Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem count primes. So this is problem is got asked in Apple, Microsoft and Amazon interviews, and this is one of the basic problem which comes in one of the top 5 problems when we starting programming any course in the college. So the problem is just given a number n and we have to count the total number of prime numbers less than or equals to n. So for first example we have n is equals to 10. If we start from 1 is not a prime number, so the prime number start from 2. So 2, 3, 5, 7 are the 4 prime numbers which are less than 10, so we need to return the 4. So before that, so what is a prime number? So a prime number is a natural number which is greater than the 2, greater than 1, and has no, and the number which is not the product of any of the two prime numbers, any of the two natural numbers which are less than that number. So this is the idea here, like 2, 3 are the prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and the rest which are not prime are called the composite number. So how to check the prime number quickly? You can write a method simple. Just if a number is less than 2, return false, it is not a prime, and if a number greater than 2, we will start a loop I which is runs from I is equals to 2 until less than n, and see if there any number which is between 2 to n is also dividing that number. If so, we found any, we will return false immediately because it is not a prime anymore, it is a composite. And if we didn't found any such I, then we just return true, it is a prime number. So for in case of let's say 7, if I do this, there is no I which is, so the time complexity of this idea is which is O of n. So now this is the method we will use, and we can run another for loop from I is equals to 2 to n, again 2 to n, and call this method one by one and check whichever I is satisfying. If it is prime, we will count, increment the count, otherwise we will keep going it, and in the end we will return the count of this problem. So this solution will become O of n square. Can we further optimize any of these things? So first let's try to optimize is prime method. So how can we optimize the is prime method? So here is the optimized code. We can just run this loop where I star I less than or equals to n, which means I is less than or equals to root of n. By it so works. So let's take example, if I have 12, then I can write 12 as a 1 into 12 is the one of the prime factor of 12, then 2 into 6 another pair, 3 into 4 more another pair, 4 into 3 is greater like other rest of the pair, and similarly 6 into 2 and 12 into 1. So if you see 1 with 1, 12 into 1 will be cover, so we don't need to check this. Similarly 2, 6 we can already covering, so we don't need to cover this, and this also we are doing, so we are covering this. So if you see, first we have to run this loop which is less than or equals to root of this number. So which is root of this number is, if we take integral, which is 3. So that's why we can optimize this our is prime method performance from n to root of n. So now if we see overall time complexity of counting prime of our this by using this approach will become n root n. But in this problem the test cases are given very strict, which require us to know a well known concept, a famous concept that is called sieve of Eratosthenes. So this is the whole code for the previous solution, but this is the approach by this sieve is provided by. So whenever we find the prime number, we will take the table of that big n. So we will first create a table of size n, and then when we encounter the first number 2 is prime, then we cut all the composite number which are multiple of 2. So as you can see, this GIF is going on. So here also the Wikipedia, you can check out the Wikipedia page. This is saying this concept, mentioning everything in detail. So for the more detail you can read this Wikipedia. and from here we will check this algorithm. So we need to implement this algorithm. So this algorithm is saying, first initialize a table of size n and treat every number. So here let me go in more detail. So first we will create a table of size n, and we will assume all of them is initially prime. Then at 0 and 1 we mark this is not prime. Then from 2 this is a prime, yes this is prime. Then we cut all the multiple of 2. So from 2 we start from like 4, 6, 8 and so on until the 2 times, like less than or equals to n. Similarly, when we are 3 is a prime, then we cut all the multiple of 3 starting from 9, like 9, because 3 into 2 is already done by 2. So we don't have to start. So we start I star from I. So this is, if I say I, then I start, this is I star I, which is I star I, and then increment I for every other. So then 12 is 15 and so on until this is also less than n. So we will keep doing cutting this, and in the end we just counted all the prime actual in our. So this is the idea behind. You can pause the video and try to code it yourself first. So for the coding part, so let's jump on the LeetCode window. So here what we need to do, we will just create a boolean array here. So this array will be, let's say, prime, and initialize with the size same as the n. And before that, let's say if n is less than or equals to 2, then there will be no such prime. So we just return the base case 0. So like this case, and after that we fill arrays dot fill all of them prime, as this will be prime array true. So treat initially all of them tree. Now the base case, like prime of 0 is false, it is not prime. And second, prime of at index 1 is not the prime, so make it as false. Now starting from int I is equals to 2, again I star I we are taking, because as the explained earlier we are covering the other part already. So we go until n and I plus plus. Now what we need to do, if it is prime, and also we will create a variable int count is equals to 0. And if it is a prime of at I index, we first increment our count by 1, and then initialize another loop j start from I star I, and j is less than n and j is equals to j plus I. So that's it. And here we mark the prime of j is to be false. It's like composite number, because it is a multiple of our previous prime number. So in the end we just return the count over here. So let's try to run the test cases, multiple test cases like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and let's say one bigger number. So this is, so let's see if our code is compiling and we are getting correct answers for the custom test cases. Oh, there is a typo in fill method. So let's rerun it. So now it is going on and it's getting compiled, and as you can see there is one, we are getting wrong answer here. So let's see why we are getting the wrong answers. So this is fine, we are running this, and if it is a prime, we are going and counting this once and we are marking all of them, and this is starting from I to I, this will go I plus a. So if it is 2 is okay, then counted, 3 is counted, 4 okay. So here we are not running all of them, so that's counting here will not give us a correct answer. So instead of this counting over here, we will count after running this loops, then we just run our another loop, like for all the, or just let's say boolean p in prime, and then we update our count plus equals, if p is true then increment by 1, otherwise increment by 0. So that's it. So this should work now. Let's try it out. So yeah, now as you can see we are getting expected answer. So in previous case, as you can see, for the speeding up we are just running this root n steps. So that's the reason we are missing other rest of the prime which is after the root n part. So that's the reason. Let's try to submit this code and see. So if you can see, this got accepted, and the time complexity of this approach is root n log of log n as per Wikipedia. You can check these here. So that's it. So if you like the solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.